You so much for being here with me for our first live in 2024. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Isabela and I'm the founder of Sacred Light Alchemy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And for the past year or so, I've been with you live every 2 weeks for the new moons and the full moons. Welcome, everyone. I'm here live on TikTok as well as on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me. Hi, everyone. Hi. Thank you for the likes. So I was saying that we are going to talk a bit about today's new moon in Capricorn. This is the first live event for 2024. And as you will see from our discussion, you're going to see that this is a very important new moon because it sets the tone for the rest of 2024. So amazing. I'm going to, before we start and jump in, I'm going to ask you if you can like, comment or subscribe or share this video for others that might be interested. This also helps my channel grow and videos to be seen by others. So I appreciate that. Also, another thing before we jump in is for me to tell you what we are going to cover today. We are going to change a bit. We're going to actually change a bit the format. We've been doing a bit different, but we are going to do from now on. We are still going to open up the sacred space, which I call it for us to feel safe to open up, because here is not just about the mind, it's also about the way we get into the energy and absorb, let's say, more than with our minds. So we need to be in a sacred space, and that's why we are going to call in together this space so that you can feel comfortable to be open and receive all the information and energy that I'm sharing with you. Amazing. And after that, we are going to cover the astrology part for the new moon in Capricorn. And this time around, I'm going to cover more. I'm going to focus more on the prediction side of this. And what is, how the energies of the new moon in Capricorn are going to tell us about the 2024 and how individually and collectively these energies of the Capricorn are going to trigger us moving forward. Okay, amazing. And after that, we are still going to cover the meditation, which is an alignment meditation, and as well as a clearing meditation that I am guided to do with you all, so that you are aligned with all the energies that are pouring in with the portal, with the moonal portal, especially that today we not only have a new moon in Capricorn, we also have a portal, a lunar portal, the 11-11-1, and is a very masculine kind of energy. Also, Capricorn is a masculine sign, or is speaking. It actually is a feminine sign in astrology, but it's speaking, or it relates to the side of us that is the father, the grandfather, and so on and so forth. So masculine energy, we are starting with, let's say, the year with a masculine energy that we need to focus or connect with. Even if we are celebrating a new moon, and moon is all about the divine feminine energy. The new moons are always connecting with the sun, which is the masculine. So yes, let's connect. Let's move forward on the timeline because I want to go and tell you what we are going to cover and then we are going to go into the details. So the meditation that I was saying is going to be a clearing meditation that is showing us or putting us into alignment with what we need to be in right now or where we need to be in. And after that, we're going to do the oracle card that is going to give us the overall energy for this year. And I would say the new moon, sorry, and I would say the rest of the year. And you're going to hear why I'm saying this in a moment. So the only thing that I cut out or changed a bit from the schedule is just the fact that I'm not going to cover all the signs, the 12 signs, just because I want to focus more on the prediction side of the new moon in Capricorn and how this is going to trigger or affect us in 2024 and not just for this moon cycle. And after that, we're going to close this space and go about our day. So beautiful. Thank you so much for being here with me live, both on TikTok and YouTube. Thank you so much. Also, for those of you that are on TikTok, you're going to have this recorded on YouTube if you want to go again and check this out. Thank you again for the taps, for the likes, subscribe or comments. Thank you so much for being here. So we are going to start, my beautiful souls, in a second. Let's get into just a bit to center ourselves. And as I was saying at the beginning, to open up this sacred space so that we feel secure, to hear this message with all the informational energy that is coming through me and for you guys. Amazing. So close the eyes and your spine straight, hands in prayer, or however you want to keep your hands. And just hear what I have to say. So we are going to call the 4 directions: the south, the west, the north, the east, Mother Earth and Father Sky. We're going to also call all the protection that is needed for us, and all the light beings that need to be here, have to be here, and can be here to protect us. And only the love and light energy to be here. Everything else to be removed, sent back into the light with love. And last but not least, we are also going to ask our higher self to be here with us, to connect with us, to be easier for us to connect with it. Basic. And you guys can also call on some helps if you want on your side. I'm going to just make sure that in this space we have the energies that are necessary for us to have a safe space. So if you want to call someone in your space to have the protection that you need, you are welcome to do that. So we are going to start. You can open up the eyes right now. We are going to start with the astrology part. Okay, so as I was saying, we are going to cover what a new moon in Capricorn is. First, what is a new moon, and then how this new moon in Capricorn is, what this new moon in Capricorn is. So a new moon, as I usually mention, because I repeat myself with some of the information, because it's actually good for us to integrate these aspects as much as possible, just for us to have the information at hand and the knowledge. A new moon is when the sun and the moon are coming together. Okay, in astrology we call it in conjunction with one another, and it's telling us that is a moment of a new creation, a new way of being, a new way of doing things, a new start. Okay, every time we have a new start, we should see what we need to first see what we have closed or what we still have to close. So before we start something, we also see what doors we still need to close and we have left open. And as well, what are the resources that we have at hand to start this new process of creation. And yes, we need the moon and we need the sun, which both are feminine and masculine respectively. And this is the only way we can actually create something, at least on Earth here at this time, at this moment. And for that, we have now the help of this new moon for us to start this new process. Okay? And because the energy is happening in the sign of Capricorn, the sign of Capricorn speaks to us about, first of all, being responsible. It's a mature sign governed by the planet Saturn, okay, which is also let's say the planet that is the teacher, which is not just a teacher, but it's usually a strict teacher that is teaching us things about maturity, about responsibility, about how we actually need to be disciplined in order for us to work or think, create some things on the long run. Also, because it's a sign of maturity, whenever or whatever we build under this energy, it needs to take or stand the test of time. It's not something that we create in a quick kind of way, and then after a year or 2 years or 3 years is going to demolish or something like that. Everything that is created under this energy is requiring from us to have a fast and steady kind of energy, and also a responsibility for us to consider it on the long run, that as I said, it tests, it takes the test of time. Amazing. So because of Capricorn, as I also mentioned at the beginning, Capricorn is connected to elders, is connected to maturity, is connected to father, grandfather energy. It's a masculine kind of energy. From the point of spiritually speaking, we can say that for this moon cycle, but not just for this moon cycle, because whenever we have a new moon at the beginning of the year, it also sets the tone for the rest of 2024, for the rest of the year. Our main work, let's say, I would say, apart from other spiritual works or healings, is also to integrate or mature our masculine energy. And masculine is not just about or speaks about males, but also the feminine, masculine in our in women. It's not just about men. So a first theme of 2024 is taking responsibility or upgrading our masculine side. As I said, the new moon in Capricorn is not just about this moon cycle, is speaking about the whole 2024, along with other themes that we have collectively or individually. Because what we are going to talk right now is collectively. And thank you so much for the likes. Thank you here on YouTube as well. So yes, the moment that we need to start something is when we first consider in a mature or responsible way, in a planning kind of way, how I'm starting this process or how I'm starting the year of 2024. It's not about just starting or jumping into something. It's about planning ahead, taking responsibility, taking a stock on what are my resources for me to put in this domain, in this area, in other area. And for this is taking a lot for this, we are going to need a lot of discipline and order, okay? This is the energy of Capricorn, but not just Capricorn, is the energy also about the earth energy, because Capricorn, it's an earth sign and is very practical. So we need to see what practically, okay, we can do in a certain area of our life. And I'm also going to cover the areas that are collectively, overall, talking about everyone, not just individually. And we are going to see what are the areas that we need to be very mature in the way we looked at them, okay? So this is a new moon. A new moon is about a new start, but how we started or how we start this cycle is going to go around and affect not just this moon cycle, which is 28, 29 days, it's about the whole year and maybe even more than that, because Capricorn is all about a long kind of road. So whatever we planned or how we start 2024 is going to affect not just now or the year, it can affect more than that. So, but I'm also going to go and remind you that we are in 2024 and 2024 reduced, okay, numerologically speaking, reduced to 2024. It's the number 8. Number 8 talks about it's a very kind of Capricornian, okay? It's the year of putting the bricks, let's say, or the foundation, or also taking stock and manifesting most of the things that we've been planning in 2023, okay? But how these are going to manifest, it also depends on, as I said, our level of responsibility, okay? Responsibility. How we respond, the ability to respond. This is how we are going to get the manifestations, let's say, that we've been planting maybe in 2023 and maybe even more back. So yes, 2024, it reduces to 8. It's the year of karma, like reaping what we've sown. So that doesn't mean good or bad. It means whatever we need to understand something that in terms of lessons, or the things that we actually have done correctly, let's say, or in a good way, and we're going to receive the fruits from those labors. So Saturn, which is the planet that governs Capricorn, is a very good teacher, because whatever Saturn is giving us is going to give us something that is on the long run, and we've worked for it. So whatever we receive this year is something that we've worked for it and we deserve it. And it's not something that is going to run away from us quickly. So that's why I personally like Saturn energy, especially that I have strong Saturn also in my chart. So whatever we've worked hard for, or we put hard work for it before this year, we are going to reap the results in 2024. I'm going to cover how the map or the sky is looking at the moment of the new moon. When we have a new moon, I said at the beginning that the moon and the sun are together in Capricorn. And Capricorn is linked to the 10th house, for those of you that know European astrology, that speaks about reputation, status, everything that has to do with what we want, how we are looked in society, and what is our, let's say, purpose, or what is our reputation in society. So this also governs Capricorn. Capricorn governs the 10th house, better said. So in the chart that is connected to the new moon, actually speaks about the new moon, we have all the planets in different houses and in different parts of this chart that is telling us a story, okay? It's telling us a story of how we need to navigate better these energies. And I want to also mention that in Capricorn, aside Sun and the Moon, we also have Mars and also have Pluto. Mars is also a masculine energy together with the Sun. So we also, again, we have the concept of starting with a healthy masculine, I would say, upgrading the divine masculine, or connecting with a higher version of a divine masculine. And also, last but not least, Pluto, which is actually until November 20, still in Capricorn on the last degree, which is 29, and is going to come out and go to Aquarius for a long time. But until then, we are going to also have at the end of the year a few months when the planet is going back to Capricorn, but just a short last time, and then it's going to stay for the next 20 years just in the sign of Aquarius. So why I mentioned Pluto specifically, because Pluto has been in Capricorn for the last 15 years, and all cardinal signs, which are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, have been, let's say, affected and have been in a very trampoline kind of energy, because Pluto is about going up to heaven and then going to the pits of hell, I would say. That means the energy is so intense that we can go very, very low, but also very, very high. And that has can or has been affecting us in different aspects of our life, and in specific in one area of your life, maybe you have been affected tremendously if you have a cardinal energy in your chart. So aside from the few months at the end of 2024, we can say that the cardinal signs are coming out of this 15 years era of when Pluto has been on their back and pushing their buttons, let's say, to transform a lot of things in their lives. So maybe a lot of relationships have been transformed or changed. You've been maybe in several relationships, or maybe you've attracted the same kind of relationship. And in order for you to learn the lesson from that relationship, also maybe you have a lot of transformations on your own in the healing journey or the spiritual journey. Maybe you guys have turned more into spirituality in the last 15 years. Now, let's say in 2024, for all these cardinal signs, I would say that there is going to be the reward or the taking of the fruits from all the labor that Pluto has put them in the last 15 years. Just that was just a note with Pluto there, because I wanted to mention the energy that this year of 2024 is starting with. Okay, even if we are speaking about the new moon in Capricorn, as I said, this is going to set the tone for 2024, and all the energies or planets that are right now in Capricorn specifically are going to have, let's say, a taste, or is going to have, we are going to have a taste of these planets, and they are going to be in our life in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so that was again Sun, Moon, Mars, and Pluto, all in Capricorn at this moment of the new moon in Capricorn. So all these energies under Capricorn are requiring us to take responsibility, as I said at the beginning, also see life in a more grown up, let's say mature kind of way, and also grounded. Okay, take note, order, discipline, and whatever we need to do in order for us to start something new in our life, because the new moon is all about new beginnings. When to start, what are the resources that we need to start that journey, that relationship, that project, and so on and so forth. With that being said, I also want to remind you that we still have the line of destiny, but for those of you that know astrology, it's also the south node and the north node in the cardinal signs Libra and Aries respectively. These signs are still going to have, let's say, they are going to still be triggered by the universe to, and not just them, because this is collective message, but specifically Libra and Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or also the North Node in your chart, natal chart. So these folks, but not just these folks, are going to be triggered specifically to leave aside maybe codependent relationships, and take a more independent kind of energy in order for us to be also more independent in relationships, not so codependent, and also to uh, for our voice to be heard more in relationships, and be because on the long run, these relationships that we don't feel that we are being heard, for example, or the things that we need to always compromise on, they are going to at some point fall flat, especially with the energy of Capricorn that asks from us to have a steady, fast growth and for the long run. Okay, so mind you about the axis of destiny together with the responsible and mature energy of the Capricorn is going to ask us to have this way of doing things in a more grounded, mature, responsible kind of way. So if you are, for example, in a situation, in a relationship situation at work with your friends or with your day-to-day partner, a spouse, and so on, and you still feel that there are, let's say, things that are not in alignment with who you are, because North Node, which is in Aries, Aries also speaks about who I am and how I see myself, my identity. So if my identity in those relationships is not fulfilled, or is not valued, I would say, is not understood, you need to shrink in some way in those relationships, the universe is going to ask us, are you sure you still want to be stuck in this relationship? Do you, or are you able to transform that relationship in some way, shape, or form? Maybe you are still going to be with that person, but you're going to, in some way, not have the same kind of status with that person. Maybe from being with someone romantically, you're going to be in a friendship kind of a relationship, and that's a way of transforming a relationship. So check out all relationships that you have romantically, or friendships and so on and so forth, and see how your own individuality, own individuality is embraced or not in those relationships, because this is the energy that we are still going to be need to align with, because the universe is saying, are you still sure you want to shrink, or you want to compromise yourself in that relationship, or you can do something better with this, or you can go and do something else or better with your time. Amazing. So aside from this, with Capricorn, the line of destiny, there is also another thing that is very important to mention with this chart of the new moon on the sky, and is related to, again, beliefs. Okay, and how we think and what we believe about certain things in our life. Okay, how some of the beliefs that we've maybe not even considered, we took it as they are from our family, from society, and so on and so forth, how these beliefs need to change in order for us to create the life that we want, and not just to create a life that we want, also specifically for those of you that are still are on your healing journey and spiritual journey, or ascension, how some lack of truth has kept you in a state of illusion, or a state of not knowing what is best for you, for the people, and how this energy can actually the beliefs that you have has kept you in a place that you do not want to be anymore. So specifically for those of you that are doing a lot of work on yourself, you are healing, you are on your spiritual path, working with your belief system are or is going to be a top priority, and you're going to seek more of truth and um, be able to come out of the illusion. Okay. And lastly, before we close the astrology part, I also want to mention that, yes, the planet of this new moon in Capricorn, the governor or the governing planet of this new moon is Saturn, and right now is still in the sign of Pisces, which is the last zodiac sign um, and connected to the last house in astrology, which is the 12th house. And with this being said, there are some times in 2024, and not just this cycle, this moon cycle, where we are going to need maybe to retreat, to find more alone time, to maybe have a routine in order for us to see the bigger picture of our life or a specific domain of our life, and maybe let go a lot of things. Okay, because once we decide to work on ourselves, change our belief systems, we are going to, in a way, either being pushed by the universe through other people to retreat and take note and see how we can improve, or we can do it consciously ourselves and understand where we can let go, what we can let go, and also how to connect more with our spiritual side. And not just that, how to integrate, not just connect, integrate more of our spiritual nature here on earth. So these are the themes. I'm just going to give like a quick recap for the new moon in Capricorn and the whole year, as I was saying, how this energy is going to actually be with us for 2024. As I said, the energy is asking from us to be more responsible, more grounded, more disciplined, just like a Capricorn that likes to reach for the sky, or that goat that goes on the mountain in order to reach the goal that it wants. And also the fact that in our relating ways, because the line of destiny is on the relationship axis, we need to see how our individual self is playing out in those relationships, and if those relationships are still good for us to be in, or we need to transform them or let go, because there's something else where we need to put our energy specifically this year. And lastly, I also want to mention in the recap about Saturn, which governs the new moon in Capricorn, that at some point we need to retreat back to ourselves and maybe let go of a form of belief that we had, or a situation or a part of our life that we've given a lot of focus of energy and switch, or put that energy somewhere else. So this is overall the individual, but also the collective energy, and we are going to see it play out not just for this new moon cycle, as I said, but also for 2024. And this is what the universe is asking from us. And I hope this is also something that you are connecting right now, because just as I was talking and I'm talking to you, I can also understand how I'm actually already in this energy, and I can speak to you from my own experience, as I'm telling you, not just from the chart, not just from how the planets are put in this chart for the new moon. Amazing. So right now, my beautiful souls, thank you so much for being here with me for the astrology part. For those of you that want to stay too, for the meditation, we are going to have a meditation right now. And for that, as I said, there is going to be a meditation. It's going to be a meditation for alignment, and also a meditation for clearing. Okay, so let's see what I'm being guided to give to you right now as a meditation, because I usually do not prepare a specific meditation. I'm just being guided by the energy of where we need to go and what we need to connect with. So we are going to just call again the energy from the beginning, so that we have a sacred space here with us. Archangel Michael, please remove any emotion, thoughts, and entities or energies that are lower than love and light. Please be with us and transform all these lower or negative energies. Thank you. And you guys close the eyes, and I want you to have your spine straight as possible. Beautiful. So yes, close the eyes, spine straight. And let's just take a breath. One. Then another one. And another one. Beautiful. Thank you. And let's connect with the heart. So move all your senses into the heart space and your mind's eyes. And you're going to see a cord of light going down into the core of the earth, and another cord from the heart going up into the core or the center of the sky. You are going to be the link. You are right now a pillar of light between the earth and the sky. You connect better with your heart. And right now, I'm going to ask you to connect with the top of the head. So you're going to move your focus from the heart to the top of the head, going down on the forehead, going down on the nose and the mouth, down on the chest area, Moving down on the belly, thighs, calves, ankles, and feet. Beautiful. We've just connected more with the body and with the present moment. And right now, I suggest you move again your attention to the heart. Beautiful. And from here, I want you to connect with a part of your body that is maybe wanting to say something, it's giving you, ask for attention, or feeling that it wants to speak in a way. Maybe it hurts, maybe it's something uncomfortable. Just be there with your mind, eyes, and attention. And right now, I'm going to ask you to move your attention to the first chakra, or the root chakra, at the base of the spine. There we have an energy center that is connecting us with, or grounding us, helping us ground with the earth. And I want you to see this center, or this energy center, and we're going to clear it. We're going to help clear the center. I want you to look at it and clear the center. Look at it with your mind, eyes, and clear, just by the focus, visualize, set the intention to clear it. Beautiful. And we are going to set an intention for this new moon in Capricorn. And after this clearing, we're going to set an intention that is the best one that is coming in our mind. Whatever is in your mind right now as an intention or a wish, just connect with it. And in that space, in your root chakra, set that intention. That is the intention that you want to ground for this moon cycle and for the rest of 2024. It can be anything from being aligned, more grounded, more disciplined, to feel more alive, to like more your life, set this intention in your root chakra that you are going to consciously or subconsciously work in making it come true for 2024. It can be just one, it can be several, but just make sure that you also have the capacity to make all of them come true. So just set the intention in your root and have all the faith that you are being able to make that come true, and you're going to have all the help necessary to make it come true. So focus on your root, set the intention, and visualize how this intention is growing. And that intention can be growing in an image, just as an emotion of you seeing yourself, just having it coming true, seeing yourself as having that come true in your life. For example, if you asked or you've asked to be more happy on earth in 2024, see yourself more happy. What are you doing in these happy moments? What you need, what you want. See yourself doing just that. And if this is not your intention, see yourself as the intention that you've set. Beautiful. And right now we're going to connect this intention and this energy to our heart. And for that, you're going to see from the root a cord of light that is connecting with our heart. And from the heart, we're going to give energy from the heart. And from the heart, we're going to connect with our third eye. Okay. And right between the eyebrows. And we're going to align this intention also with the third eye. So the heart and the third eye all together, and the root all together, are coming and connecting with this intention and this through a link, through a cord of light. Beautiful. And I want to see you to see the intention from all these spots or these centers, which is your heart and also your third eye. Look at this intention and how it feels and how it looks and how it's being grounded. For this year. And also, last but not least, I want you to mention that this intention to be in alignment with your higher good and the good for others. Just add to your intention to be in alignment with your highest good and the highest good of the all. Okay? We create from the heart and from the space where is good for us, individually speaking, but also collectively. And I'm talking about a higher purpose and a higher way of creating things. Amazing. And right now, before we close our meditation, I want you to have a look just with your mind's eyes at some people in your life or your own town, family, country, or the entire globe, and set an intention. This time you're going to set an intention for the highest good of me, these people, and the entire collective. And you're going to see what is the intention for that you have for these people, for the community, the family, or the entire globe, if you are more courageous. So what is your intention that is of higher nature for the collective or the entire globe? Okay, what is the intention that you want to set out at large? It can be anything from harmony in a specific family, for example, or if you are in a town, to have a more clean town, for example. Or if we are speaking about Earth, we can say, I want Earth to be more peaceful, with people that are more happy. So these are things that we can set the intention for. And just look at how the energy from your heart is connecting with the energy of that intention, and it's sending it exactly where it needs to be for that person, family, community, town, or the entire globe. It can be that I want to be more people to be more responsible, to be more mature, as the energy of the new moon is saying. The energy of this specific new. And just stay there with this in your mind. Connect a bit more. And allow the energy to flow and go back to you. In your heart, in your mind, in the body. Leave that energy, and you can slowly move your body, move your hands, neck, Ah, yes, thank you. And you can open up the eyes slowly. Amazing. Beautiful. I can just share with you that today's new moon in Capricorn and today's session was a bit challenging for me in the way that some of the things that I wanted to cover, I wasn't able to, because I was still having some glitches here and there. So this is my sign, or the guidance that I also have for you, that even in this cycle or in this year, you're going to have setbacks, or you're going to have any challenges for a specific thing that you are working on. Do not give up. Do not give up, even if you fall down, even if you are going to have sometimes doubts about whether you should move forward or not. Do not resign, I would say. Do not fall into that's not for me or something like that. Just keep going. Maybe you need to stop, reflect, but you need to keep going, because this is how steady and fast energy is created, or this is how you see that something is worth the time or the effort, by you seeing that even if you went through challenges, you are still there, you are still doing your thing, and that the universe is going to reward your perseverance. So don't forget about this message from my 2 cents on this, because I totally was connecting with this energy just by doing this session with you. So right now, my beautiful souls, I'm going to pull an oracle card to watch the overall energy of this new moon in Capricorn, and what is the message from the universe for us to connect with. Okay, so please, spirit, please, universe, guides, let us know what is or are the messages or energies that we need to connect for this time, or at this time. Okay. Oh, too many. Okay, one more time. Okay, so the energy for this new moon in Capricorn is this card right here. Like that. Amazing. So I'm going to read it for you. It's called No, Wait, Postpone, Pause, or Say No. It says, you are being called to either pause or say no. Saying yes to something that isn't in alignment with you will drain your energy and your time. Hold out for a congruent, aligned 100% yes. Often, when we are looking for guidance to make a decision, it can be frustrating not to move into clear and considered action. However, timing is everything, and not receiving clear guidance is actually guidance in itself. We all go through times knowing as waiting periods. These times are crucial for our body to regenerate, and the new path to formulate, the universe to be creating things on our behalf. You don't need to be plowing forward all the time to move forward. A potent, congruent yes, when the time is right, will put you ahead leaps and bounds. Don't force things now just because it seems like the only option. Take a breather and wait. The waiting is actually very productive. For when the time for moment comes, you will be ready to dive right in. Use this time to regenerate and ponder what you truly want. Consider the options. If the options are not clear, don't fear, because this time is a gift. Use it to tend to your garden and take a rest, to take a moment from your busy life to clear the decks and prepare for the time in the future. For come spring, clarity will blossom and you will have the reserved space and drive to say yes and act, move quickly. Amazing, beautiful message. And as I said, this is connecting with this moon or the new moon in Capricorn. But just as a side note, as I was saying, this is something that you need to connect with every time you want to take action in 2024. If you are not hearing a full aligned action, full aligned message, or you are not congruent with whatever you are wanting to act upon, just listen to yourself, listen to or take guidance from someone, and just move or act when you are feeling in full alignment with that action. Do not waste your time or energy because maybe something else is in the cards for that time. Beautiful, beautiful. And thank you so much again for being here. We are going to close the space again for you watching later. For the recording, please like, subscribe, comment if you wish, and share these lives. I'm here with you every 2 weeks for the new moons and the full moons. I'm also waiting for any suggestions you want from me to cover in these beautiful lives. I'm improving things along, so I hope you also like the decor. You also like the fact that I'm more focused on the prediction sides of the new moon and how this is affecting us more specifically. And yes, if you have other comments, questions, I'm waiting for you in the description box on YouTube. And thank you so much again for being here. So we're going to close the space to the south, to the west, to the north, to the east, to the Mother Earth and Father Sky, to all stellar nations. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here with us today. We appreciate your effort. Thank you so much for all the wisdom, for all the messages, and for all the alignment. Thank you so much. Thank you again, you beautiful souls. Until next time.